I'm just sat here in Cambridge, delivering a car for my dad. Sat here in the car, just an old Golf, waiting for the customer at the train station. And I had this thought that kind of shocked me, that wasn't really what I expected to think. Just a random thought. Any random thoughts, I try and write them in my notes and put them out on this YouTube channel because they might help someone. Now, hopefully this does. And that thought is, what I'm guessing will be the title. Hitting rock bottom was the best thing that ever happened to me. I wish I hit it sooner. For me, hitting rock bottom made me realize I didn't want to live that life anymore. I wanted to stop consuming drugs completely. I wanted to stop drinking alcohol completely, stop smoking weed every morning just to get out of bed. Even before I was brushing my teeth, I was smoking weed. I would go straight to the shed, roll a joint and smoke it. And I thought that was what was getting me by in life. Well, it turns out I needed that. I needed to get to that stage of being completely sick of my life, completely unsatisfied, completely upset and disappointed with who I had become as a person. I needed that to happen because without that, I wouldn't have become who I am today. I wouldn't have put these videos out. I wouldn't have any knowledge about addiction the way that I do now. Through my struggles of addiction and getting out of bad cycles and getting out of ruts, without going through all of that myself, I never would have had the value that I can provide now to you guys. You have to understand that I wasn't always this person. Even on a trip like today where I'm here in Cambridge, I'd have to bring a joint. I'd have to stress about it being in a smell-proof tub so I wouldn't stink out the customer's car. Do you know how bad that is for your brain to constantly be paranoid and worried about whether you smell of weed or whether you feel positive? You know, I never really felt happy with who I was as a person, and now through implementing daily non-negotiables like ice baths, completely going sober, working out every day, eating clean, now I have value that I can provide because I've got myself out of that situation. I had to hit rock bottom to turn my life around. So if you are at the stage now where you feel like you're at rock bottom, you feel like you're unhappy with the person you've become, you feel like you have no integrity, no morals, which I'll be making a video on probably tomorrow as well, about having integrity, because I feel like a lot of people lack any values or morals in this world today. If you feel like you're in that position where you're at rock bottom, for starters, I have my coaching, which is what I implemented myself. With what I've learned from getting out of rock bottom myself, I thought, why not teach people to do the same? But if it wasn't for all of that, if it wasn't for going through drug addiction, if it wasn't for getting out of a bad place myself, I wouldn't have any value to provide to you guys watching these videos. So guys, if you are struggling and you actually want to turn your life around, my rebirth protocol is about completely going from rock bottom to becoming the man that you want to become. Rock bottom is just the starting point. In fact, it's a blessing that you're at this point in life. It shows you're sick of your situation, you're ready to change. And if you really feel like you are ready to change and make that move of becoming the man that you want to become, then you can DM me on Instagram, or you can also book a call down below and we'll get you on the right track, get you out of this. Maybe you're in a rut, maybe you're not in the shape that you want to be in. I was exactly the same. I was you 7 months ago, just under 7 months ago. I was you. And now I'm teaching people to get out of ruts, get out of addiction, get in shape the same way that I have. Guys, don't be afraid to make that first move. That message to me today, if you make that move of either booking a call or messaging me on Instagram, I'm telling you now, that could completely turn your life around the same way that I have. I'm here to help people. I'm here to give you the value, the lessons that I've learned so you don't have to make the same mistakes. Appreciate you guys.